Floss Tube. My name's Emily. I'm going to go by Emmaroll'd Stitches here. I'm making my first Floss Tube video. Thank you very much for coming here to check it out. Hopefully you enjoy watching me prattle on about my cross stitch. I debated for a while, for a really long time actually, about whether or not I actually wanted to start making cross stitch Floss Tube videos, and I decided to just give it a go. So I really hope that it's something that you enjoy, and I hope it's something that'll help me make connections in the cross stitch community online. And I really enjoy watching Floss Tube videos. They make me feel motivated to work on my own projects. They help me feel like I have company while I'm stitching. And they also help me get introduced to designers and techniques that I otherwise don't know how I would ever learn about. So if I can return some of those favors, keep you company, introduce you to things that maybe you wouldn't otherwise know about, it's a win-win. So what I want to talk about today, I want to go over the first project that I ever worked on in cross stitch. Then I'm going to cover a couple of things that I'm currently working on. I'm going to cover a couple of the projects that I'm hoping to start working on in 2017, and then I'm going to go over a little bit of my cross stitch haul. So let's just dive right in. The first project that I ever worked on in cross stitch was a Blessed Nativity sampler. It's called The Blessed Nativity by Dimensions, and it was a kit that I bought I think just on Amazon. I was living in Madison, Wisconsin at the time, and I was just looking for something to occupy my time, and I had cross-stitched when I was really young but hadn't done it recently, and that kit was just calling my name. And it was a big kit. I gave it to my mother-in-law as a Christmas present, so I can't show you the actual piece, but I will insert a picture. So there it is, and I'll have to, I don't have a picture of it fully framed, so I will show you in some future videos a picture of it fully finished, fully framed, and all complete. But it did take me a really long time. I stitched it all complete, the cross stitching, and gave it to her, I think in 2014 for Christmas. And then I got engaged and kind of put it on the back burner for the back stitching. Then dealt with the whole engagement, planning the wedding, all of that stuff, and then came back to it, finished the back stitching like much later, and finally finished the back stitching in July of 2016. So my poor mother-in-law had to wait for a really long time for that piece to get finished. So it finally did get finished this past summer. She got it framed, and it was really great to see it all fully finished and framed up. So I will get a picture of it fully done hanging on her wall and show that to you all. But that was the first piece that I ever did. It was just cross stitching and back stitching, but I was really proud of it. Stitched on Ada, it all came in the kit, and it was a really great way to get reintroduced to cross stitch. And from there it was kind of a big explosion of I want to do as much cross stitch forever, all the time. There's no stopping. So things that I'm working on now, the biggest thing that I've been working on, and if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen a lot of this because I just kind of can't get enough of it. But it's this Barbara Anna Designs A Wicked Plant. So there it is. And I just love everything about this design so much. This is what I have done so far, and it has taken me quite a long time. Here's a picture of what it's going to look like when it's fully done. So I have the plant and like most of this all done, and some of these stars up here done. I just have to get the border and the words and kind of this stuff done. I have made a lot of color changes in this. I kind of thought all the black in the you know, the pumpkin and everything being so dark was kind of boring. So, if you see it again, I changed the pumpkin and I've kind of introduced more color all around it. So, and I just love it. Everything about it. So I'm probably just going to keep stitching on that until it's done and not work on anything else until it's done. But I'm almost done. It'll be soon. Love it. And that's stitched on 36 count milk chocolate linen, and I started that October 21st in 2016. So I'm not a fast stitcher, but I don't stitch every day. I don't have a whole lot of time. So I do what I can when I can. Every X is progress. And I actually started that at my LNS retreat that they had in the fall. So it has a lot of good memories associated with it as well. Another thing that I started this past year, not a big start, but it's this piece that I love. It's just a little one. It's Flakey Night by Homespun Elegance. It's this little snowman. And he's so cute. It reminds me, I love it so much because it reminds me of that movie, The Snowman, that was created in, I think, like 1982. It was all animated. It's like a 30-minute movie. I don't know if any of you remember it, but it's my all-time favorite Christmas winter movie. This is all I have done. Not very much. Just a scarf. I started it on a trip to Colorado Springs that we did. I started it on Thanksgiving Day. It was kind of a hectic trip, so I didn't get very much done. Then as soon as we got back from that trip, things kind of went haywire. We kind of got into the whole Christmas preparation craziness, and I haven't gone back to it since because I've been working on the Wicked Plant. So that's what I'm doing there. Another really old WIP that I have neglected and really need to get back to because I think it's so cute, but it is this Scarey 1 by Plum Street Samplers. Came as a whole kit with everything except for the fabric, but this is what it is. Makes a little pillow. Hope you can see that. But I just fell in love with that snake in the border and that little witch. I just think they are so cute. So here's what I've got done on it. I mean, it's been rolled up. It's kind of in bad shape. This is what I've got done. I started the snake. He's so cute. I just think he's adorable. Look at his little face. So I don't have that much left, and I just kind of got distracted and moved on to other things. I started this one in July 18th of 2016, so last summer. And I don't know why I even stopped. I just got distracted and started working on other stuff. And I really just need to go back and finish it because I want to be able to put it out. I have a lot done. There's no reason not to go back to it. I'm gonna do it. Just haven't yet. And that one's on 36 count winter brew linen. So, yeah. So those are a couple of the WIPs that are currently going. So a couple of the plans that I have moving forward for 2017. Here's what I want to work on. Here it is. Okay, this is a big one. I'm kind of scared of it. The Flood by Plum Street Samplers. It's all backwards, I'm sorry. All the wording, I think. But this is a big mama chart. All those animals, all the words, all those raindrops, and that giant arc. All of that. It is huge, huge. The total stitch count is 4 453 stitches wide by 315 stitches high. The fabric that I got for this, like, you're not even gonna be able to see the whole piece. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Whew. It's gonna be big. I'm planning to stitch it 1/2, but I haven't started it yet because I cannot decide. This is 36 count vintage country mocha linen, and I mean, it's got this beautiful, beautiful variation, and then, you know, the back side just kind of plain. And the chart has so much going on, but then it has got these big kind of blank spaces in between, and I cannot decide which side to stitch it on. The variation side or the plain side. And it's got so much colors, so much thread. I'm stitching it with DMC because who can afford the silk for that, really? Not me. So, I don't know. What's your opinion? The variation or the kind of more plain for all that going on? I don't want to distract from the design, but I feel like it's a waste of such a beautiful fabric if you stitch on the back of it. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should go back and get some different fabric that doesn't have the variation, that beautiful, beautiful variation on it, and then use this for something else. I can't decide, and that's why I haven't started yet. And I need help. Please help me. Opinions. Anyway, so that's fun. Trying to make up my mind, and I have a hard time making up my mind. Another thing I'm going to work on in 2017, I'm going to start it soon. Stars and Stripes Mill Hill kit. This will be my first Mill Hill kit. I've never done one before, but I'm going to finish it into a brooch, into a pin to wear. So this is another one. I'm not sure yet. I haven't started it because I don't know if I want to finish it on the perforated paper. Because if I'm planning to wear it, I don't know how well the paper is going to hold up. So if I finish it on fabric, I can put like some like fusible interfacing behind it to make it really stiff, and then like put a pin, and then it might hold up better than if it was paper. I'm thinking about doing that. So, but it's like really pretty colors, really, really pretty, gorgeous, lots of beads. Really excited about this one, really excited. And it's not too big, and it'll be my first beading experience too. And I have lots of charts in my stash that I want to start that have like beading in them. So I figured this will be like a good introduction for beading. Any advice? I'll take it. Okay, another one plan that I have for 2017. This is another big one, but I have some big plans. I have this grouping of charts called Beloved Bible Story Samplers, and it's this booklet of 8 charts, and I can't really show you all of them. I have to be kind of careful because charts are all over this book, but here's some of them. You've got Daniel in the Lion's Den, Joan and the Whale, and you've got what is that one? Oh yeah, Joshua, as for me and my house, we shall serve the Lord. Then you've got Noah's Ark, 40 Days, 40 Nights. Obsessed with Noah's Ark, as you can't tell, doing the flood, all that stuff. I have Noah's Ark stuff all over. And then a couple more. Again, you got Noah's Ark stitched up again. Adam and Eve, Jonah and the Whale, Joseph in the Coat of Many Colors. And then on the front, you've got Moses and the 10 Commandments, and then Psalm 23, Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So you've got 8 charts total, and I've got big plans for this one. Got some stuff made up to kind of illustrate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stitch all of them, all 8 of them, and then I'm going to make a 9th one of my own. And I'm going to stitch all of them on the same piece of linen in a grid 3, 3, and 3 on the bottom. really excited. I can't decide if I want the 9th square to be like to make choose another Bible verse and then illustrate that myself, or if I want it to be like my name and the date and my information. Either way, super excited to put this all together. So I just took snapshots and kind of put them together to illustrate the grid that I'm going to do for myself, because I'm crazy. Then I'm going to put a border all the way around the outside, and I'm going to put like the Bible attribution, the verse, and everything underneath each one. I'm so excited to put this together. I'm going to shrink them down so that each one, I'm going to stitch them like 1/1 on 32 count linen or something. So it's going to be pretty small, but still like the total chart size is going to be like 13 by 8 or something like that. So it's still going to be pretty big, but each chart is going to be like pretty mini. I'm super excited. Only thing I can't decide is whether I want to put them in chronological order. So like Bible chronological. So like, of course, Adam and Eve would be first, and then you'd have Noah's Ark. And then I was thinking about doing like Father Abraham, so then he comes next in the Bible, and then you have Joseph and the dream coat next. And so like chronological order as you would find them in the Bible, or I was like taking design elements into account for this one, so then it would be like, okay, I was trying to split up the palm trees, and then I was trying to split up the sheep, like making sure the sheep weren't all coming together, splitting up the water elements. So I wasn't sure what I liked better. I don't know. So if you want to give me your opinion, if I should go by chronological order or if I should go by design element. Because that's the only thing I don't like about this one, is if I go chronological, all the palm trees are right in the middle. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's going to bug me. I don't know if it's going to bug me. It might bug me. Okay. So, okay. Those are a couple of the things I'm planning on. I'm probably going to add some other stuff and change my mind. But those are the things I know for sure that I really want to do. Okay, let's go through some haul. I placed an order at 123 Stitch this week, and it came in, and I'm really super excited about a couple of the things I got, so I figured I'd show them off right away. I did order another Mill Hill kit. I think it's so cute. Ghost Dance. I think it's an older one, but I just think that it is so cute. Those little ghosts. And it's got this little bat button. It's just adorable. So cute. So, can't wait to do that one eventually. Then, okay, like I said, I'm obsessed with Noah's Ark. So, I got another Noah's Ark sampler. Really like this one. I like how simple it is. Just a couple of the animals on this one. But I think down here at the bottom, it just has the initials in the year, whatever. But I think I'm going to change that because the verse up here reads, A is for Ark with Noah and wife to care for God's creatures and start a new life. And I think that's really sweet. And so I think what I'm going to do down here is rechart that and make it like a wedding sampler for me and my husband and have it be our initials and then our wedding date. I think that's much nicer. So I'm going to kind of turn this into like our wedding, like a wedding sampler for us. Kind of a thing. Very sweet. So I'm going to do that eventually. Okay, I have this, Give Thanks from the Drawn Thread. It is full of specialty stitches, and I'm so excited because I love specialty stitches. They make me so excited. And I love the Drawn Thread because they use so many specialty stitches, and they're just beautiful. And I have been coveting this chart for months now, and I finally got it, and I'm so excited. And I cannot wait to stitch it. I cannot wait. Very, very excited. So much detail. It's beautiful. I took it out and was looking through it in detail the other day. Just so much specialty stitches. It's gonna be challenging, but I'm so excited. Okay, so I have this one. It's an Erica Michaels Needle Art Designs, A Wife's Prayer, and it's really, really lovely. I love the design with this long kind kind of flag draping down and these little stars. And I love all the negative space in it. I think that's really unique. And yeah, and it's really sweet. It's kind of like a wife's prayer for her husband when he's away. And yeah, so that's really sweet. I'll probably start this one in like April. Yeah, that's my plan. Hopefully April. We'll see. Really like that one. And then the last thing that I got in my Stitchy haul was this Joan Elliott design. I think this is my first Joan Elliott pattern, and it's kind of unusual for me. Sweet Pea Fairy. I don't typically go for like the fairies and the mermaids and the angels, but I saw this design on a Floss Tube from Miss Oh So Crafty, and I just fell in love with her pose and the tilt of her head, and she's so carefree, and her hair, her curly hair, and all the flowers and the colors, and I just like had to go out and find it immediately and buy it and plan to stitch it. I'm just totally obsessed. It's just beautiful. It's pretty involved. A lot of color changes, and the chart's kind of intimidating, so I was thinking when I ordered it, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start that one right away. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. But then I saw it and I was like, oh, that's a lot. And I've already got the flood, which is huge and really crazy. So there's already a lot going on with that one. And then I've got, you know, the Bible samplers, and I mean, they're not hard, but there's just a lot of colors. Like each chart has a lot of colors in them. Like the floss list for these guys is just like, it's like for such a small chart, you shouldn't need that many colors. You should have been more economical when you plotted that out, I think. At least I would have been. But at the same time, I'm gonna go buy all the floss and use it, all the different colors, because it's probably what makes that simple design so special, is because you have a lot of different color changes in it. So I'm sure there's a reason, and gonna do it. But anyway, so she's so pretty, and so I just wanna stitch her and put her up in my craft room and just look at her. And she's such a free spirit. I love her face. It's the tilt of her head. It's her posture and her curly hair. I'm kind of thinking about changing the colors of her skirt and her like this ribbon that's draped around. So, and possibly some of these flowers, because I'm not a big fan of pinks and purples, but we'll see. That's going to be a little ways down the road. That might be like the summer or next year. We'll see. Because there's a lot of other charts that I'd really like to stitch. I have, you know, Angel of Love from Lavender and Lace that I really, really, really want to get to. And I'd probably prioritize that one over that, Sweet Pea Fairy. So we'll see. There's a lot on my to-do list that I'd love to stitch. And like I said, I'm not a fast stitcher, so I'm working on it and making more time. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me blather on, and I hope to be able to come back soon and give you another update. Hopefully I will be able to come back and show you a finish on my Wicked Plant. You'll probably see it on Instagram before you see it here on Floss Tube, so hopefully you go follow me. I'll put a link in down below to my Instagram if you're interested. But I just love it. I have to show it off again because I just love everything about it. Every little tiny thing. Anyway, this has been fun. I hope you had fun. I hope I kept you company while you're stitching. I hope you'll come back and check out check me out again, and it was fun spending time with you. Enjoy your stitching. Bye!